Have you ever poured a fuel injector cleaner into your tank and thought, did that really do anything? You're not alone. Some car owners swear by their yearly treatments, while others report zero difference after hundreds of thousands of miles without them. Today, we'll separate hype from chemical reality. We've got 10 cleaners that drivers should absolutely avoid, and 5 that actually work as advertised. By the end of the video, you'll know which ones are wasting your money and which ones can genuinely improve performance. Before we jump in, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on your notification for more amazing car maintenance content. Number 1, STP. STP is one of the most recognizable names on the shelf, and chances are you've seen their injector cleaner in almost every auto parts store. The question is, does being familiar make it effective? For many car owners, the answer seems to be no. Plenty of people report using STP with little to no visible difference in performance, leading some to describe it as more of a placebo than a real solution. The problem lies in its formula. Unlike stronger cleaners that rely on polyetheramine, or PEA, STP instead uses weaker detergents that don't break down tough carbon deposits. Drivers often pick it up because the price is low and the advertising is everywhere. But while it won't damage your engine, it also does almost nothing for clogged injectors. If STP can disappoint despite its popularity, what happens with other household fuel cleaner brands? Number 2. Gumout non-PEA versions. Gumout is a brand that leaves many drivers second-guessing their purchase. Some of their bottles contain the strong cleaning agent PEA, but others don't. That creates confusion, because at first glance, all the bottles look like they promise the same results. The non-PEA versions rely on weaker detergents, and those usually burn off in combustion before they can even reach the injectors. That means less carbon removal and more wasted money. Many buyers think they're picking up the well-reviewed formula, only to find that performance doesn't improve. The only Gumout product that consistently earns respect is Regain, which actually contains PEA. The rest? They risk leaving your fuel system unchanged. And if incomplete formulas are disappointing, what about budget store brands? Number 3, SuperTech. SuperTech is Walmart's budget fuel injector cleaner, and the low price tag makes it an easy grab for a lot of drivers. Many see it on the shelf and assume all cleaners work the same, so why not go with the cheapest? The problem is in the formula. Instead of using proven ingredients like PEA, SuperTech mostly relies on alcohols and lighter detergents. These tend to burn off inside the combustion chamber before they do any actual injector cleaning. That's why experts warn the results are often unnoticeable. Any potential benefits vanish before they reach the spots that matter. So while you might save a few dollars at checkout, you won't see the performance boost. But not all well-known brands can be trusted either. Some surprise with hidden risks. Number 4. Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner. Lucas is one of those brands people swear by, especially in car circles where it's almost seen as a go-to fix. The bottles are everywhere, and its fan base pushes the idea that it smooths out rough-running engines. But when you look at the actual formula, it tells a different story. Instead of relying on heavy-duty detergents, Lucas acts more like an upper-cylinder lubricant. Mechanics often point out that while it can make idling feel smoother, it doesn't break down injector deposits the way stronger chemistry does. Fans may notice minor changes, but chemical comparisons show very limited injector cleaning. Number 5. Heet. Heet is a familiar sight in colder states, where drivers pour it into the tank to prevent frozen fuel lines. That's its actual job, breaking down and absorbing water and gasoline so your car keeps running when temperatures drop. But here's the issue. Some drivers pick it up thinking it also works as a fuel injector cleaner. The truth is, Heet's formula relies heavily on alcohol. That chemistry does almost nothing to clear out tough injector deposits, and in some cases, it can actually dry out seals over time. Number 6. Berryman B12. Some injector cleaners are marketed as having a stronger punch, and Berryman B12 Chem Tool fits that description. But here's the problem. Stronger doesn't always mean safer. Its formula is loaded with harsh solvents designed to break down carbon quickly, yet that aggressiveness comes with real drawbacks. Used carelessly, it can attack rubber seals and gaskets inside the fuel system, leading to leaks or premature wear. Drivers who pour in extra or use it too often end up creating more problems than they solve. While it can strip heavy carbon deposits, the margin for error is small. Number 7. Redline Alcohol Heavy Variants. Redline has built a strong reputation in performance fluids, but not every product in their injector cleaner lineup delivers the same results. The company markets multiple versions, and the difference in formulas is where many drivers get tripped up. Some of the alcohol-heavy variants rely too much on volatile ingredients that burn off quickly in the combustion process. That means deposits inside your injectors remain largely untouched, even after treatment. Drivers often mistake these versions for the more effective SI1, which contains PEA and is well regarded by mechanics. Number 8. Chevron Techron Low Concentration Bottles. Chevron Techron is often praised as the go-to standard for injector cleaning. But here's where many drivers get misled. Not every Techron bottle is built the same. Gas stations and convenience stores often carry smaller or low-concentration versions that contain too little of the key ingredient, PEA, to actually clean injector deposits. Drivers grab these bottles thinking they're investing in reliable maintenance, but the chemistry inside is too weak to make any meaningful difference. In reality, these versions mostly sell on brand reputation rather than results. Number 9. Blue Devil Fuel System Cleaner. Blue Devil is a name you've probably seen advertised for quick fixes. From cooling system sealers to stop leak solutions, their fuel system cleaner follows the same marketing pattern, promising to restore injector performance with ease. But the problem lies in how little proof supports those claims. Many car owners buy into the bold advertising, expecting dramatic improvements in fuel economy or smoother driving. In practice, the formula doesn't contain the chemistry needed to dissolve stubborn deposits. Mechanics often point out that it's more expensive than competitors while offering fewer measurable results. Number 10. Valvoline Injector Cleaner. Valvoline has a strong reputation when it comes to motor oil, and many drivers trust the brand without question. But when it comes to their injector cleaner, that same confidence doesn't hold up. Expectations are high because of the name on the bottle, yet performance tests and user feedback often leave drivers underwhelmed. The core issue is its formula. Reports suggest the cleaner lacks the strong detergents needed to break down stubborn carbon deposits, which means little to no improvement in fuel flow or injector performance. Number 11. Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus. Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus is the version mechanics actually stand behind. Unlike lighter formulas, this bottle has the right concentration of polyethyramine, or PEA, which is the ingredient proven to clean stubborn injector deposits. That's the key difference. It isn't diluted down for quick retail sales. When used correctly, usually once every 3,000 miles, it steadily breaks up carbon buildup inside the injectors and combustion chamber. Drivers who follow that schedule often notice smoother acceleration and better fuel economy compared to weaker treatments. Number 12. BG44K. BG44K isn't a product you'll usually spot in the aisles of a local parts store. It's considered a professional-grade cleaner, and that reputation comes from its chemistry and results. Unlike lighter options, BG44K is designed to cut through heavy carbon and sludge that often builds up in higher mileage engines. One treatment can stay effective for nearly 7,500 miles, which is why mechanics often reach for it when a car shows real performance loss. The downside is the price. Many drivers hesitate at the higher cost. Number 13. Royal Purple Max Clean. Royal Purple built its reputation as a performance-focused brand, and that same approach shows up in Max Clean Fuel System Cleaner. Instead of just being a basic injector cleaner, it's positioned as a two-in-one product, treating deposits while also stabilizing fuel for longer periods. A single bottle can handle up to 20 gallons, with the promise of noticeable gains in fuel economy and smoother overall performance. That makes it attractive to drivers who want more than just cleaning, especially those running cars that sit for weeks at a time. Number 14. Liqui Moly Jectron. Liqui Moly Jectron comes from German engineering, and the company markets it as a straightforward, no-fuss solution for injector cleaning. Unlike some products that require extra steps or mixing, this one is as simple as opening the bottle and pouring it directly into your fuel tank. Each treatment handles up to 18 gallons of gasoline, with effectiveness lasting around 1,200 miles. That gives everyday drivers a clear schedule and predictable results without having to guess at dosing. The only limitation is that it isn't designed for diesel engines, so its use is targeted specifically to gasoline vehicles. Number 15. Seafoam. Seafoam motor treatment is one of those products that sparks endless debate. Some drivers treat it like a miracle cure, pouring it into the tank, crankcase, or even directly into vacuum lines. Others insist it's nothing more than glorified solvent with no measurable injector benefits. Part of the confusion comes from how many different systems it claims to treat. It's sold as fuel stabilizer, carbon cleaner, and oil additive all in one, which makes people expect consistency. But for injectors specifically, the chemistry is lighter, solvent-based rather than heavy in PEA. That means results vary widely depending on the engine and the problem. It's not useless, but it's unpredictable. Best saved for light maintenance, not as your primary injector cleaner. With our list complete, let's pull the core lesson together. For most drivers, that means skipping the hype products and sticking with trusted options like Techron Concentrate Plus, BG44K, Royal Purple Max Clean, Liqui Moly Jectron, or carefully chosen seafoam when used correctly. Remember, these cleaners aren't magic fixes, but the right choice can save you from rough idles, wasted gas, and long-term engine wear. That's all for today. Make sure you like the video and share your thoughts about this video in the comment section below.